Bekah family. I thought it was appropriate to start this update in my car, which is where I feel like I spent most of 2018. And probably I'll be in here again this coming year. But I wanted to update you guys about what's going on with us since I have all of my kids at home. Unfortunately, my husband's at work today, so I'm not going to be able to get him on camera. But when I get home, I plan to walk around the house and have a chat with you watching, with all my kids, and just give you guys a chance to find out what's going on with them and how they're doing. And hopefully my more camera shy kids will want to cooperate. But if they don't, at least I can get them to say hey. So keep watching. It's remarkably quiet in here. When I want to film a video, I can't get it to be this quiet. But now that I want to come over here and catch the kids for an interview, there's nobody to be found. So I'll show you guys the Christmas decorations. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have this tiny little tree that we've had for years, long before we moved to this house, and I suppose I should get a bigger one for this entryway. But what I enjoyed more than anything about Christmas this year is the fact that I put out the decorations and the kids did this, and it was all good. Yep, tons of plants. Plants still doing well. I set up this, like, I don't know, bootleg nativity scene. But my plants, y'all. I have a green thumb. I moved all of them into this room because of the Christmas decorations, and I really love it. I think I'm going to keep them here. Okay, I hear things in the basement, so I'm wondering if they're down there. Hey, this is Ms. Mocha Baby that ain't no baby no more. Say hi, Rayma. Hi. What did you do to your hair? I did your hair last night.
I braided it.
Is that what you do at night? You braid it and it makes it nice and curly. Why don't you take it down? Do like an impromptu style tutorial for the people so that they can see what you do with your hair. How's school going for you this year? You're using a Bekah video. We did a homeschool video at the beginning of the year talking about how instead of using Tapestry of Grace like we did last year, we talked about using a Bekah video. How do you like a Bekah video?
It's good. I like it a lot.
I've been very happy with a Bekah video and how things have been going. And so I don't even know where to look. I'm thinking I'm supposed to look over here. Rusty, y'all. This is why you need to vlog consistently, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, look at your hair, girl. Let me turn. Look at your hair. Do a turn for us. It's soft, right? It looks really good. I use the Aunt Jackie. Well, her braids are a lot bigger. Her braids are a lot bigger than yours. You do yours much smaller. But I use the Aunt Jackie, not on my watch, I think, detangling cream. Not the pink one, the light brown one, but I feel like both of them work pretty much the same.
It does.
Yeah, but her hair feels really soft. And I also, I use this coconut braid spray. I found this coconut braid spray in the cabinet. And I use that instead of water to mist her hair. And I also use grapeseed oil. So but you can have this many braids because you do your own hair. How have you liked doing your own hair this year?
It's a lot of work.
Your hair has grown a lot. I was so nervous about letting you do your own hair, thinking that especially since we were trying to grow your hair back from the haircut. Look at all the growth you have. How many months, how many weeks ago did you do this?
November.
I'd say it's like about an inch, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Last time was
November, and it's in a couple of days it'll be New Year. Right. You want to show them your Christmas present?
Oh, shit. This is my doll.
Her hair is super straight.
Y'all are like, oh, why did you buy her this straight hair doll? Right? Especially since, you know, I have a video that I recorded back in the day at the American Girl store, the American Girl doll store, where we were trying to pick out an American Girl doll for Anika over there. And come over here. We were trying to record a video in the American Girl doll store, and the lady was telling us not to buy the kinky hair doll. This is not American Girl, by the way.
This is Alexandra.
This is Alexandra from Walmart or one of these stores, Kmart. But we were trying to figure out what doll to buy in the American Girl doll store, and I kid you not, the lady was doing everything she could to convince us not to buy the kinky hair doll. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. And at that time, I was in my, you know, heyday of, what do you mean by that? Have you looked at the customer? What you trying to say? You know? And I was highly offended by that, you know. But if you're not going to spend good money for a good quality doll, then it's really hard to work with some of these dolls that they have that have texture in it. And so that's why I have this straight doll. What do you want to say about your doll?
That's actually, I kind of cut her hair.
You cut her hair?
Yeah, it was all the way like down to here, and I had a doll that had her hair. It's the same doll, it's just a different dress. I had a doll like it was all the way down here. I cut it up to here because the doll that I had really long hair, her hair is like a naughty mess, so I had to cut her hair up to here because I didn't want her.
Do you know how long it took me to find a doll with hair that long?
No.
Your umbrella school.
Oh, I like it a lot. It's a lot of work, but I like it a lot.
The first week of school, you were like, well, before the first week of school, you were like, I want to go back to a Bekah video. I'm not gonna like it, but you're doing really, really well.
She got all A's.
Yep, all A's and lots of friends. You thought it was gonna be a lot harder to get through, but it's not too bad. Well, one thing I've learned through this umbrella school situation is that it really depends on the kid. You know, like I feel like you have, and for those of you who don't know, I'm still homeschooling, but there are a number of options that you can use. I go to what I'm calling an umbrella school. They might not even call it that, but that's what I'm calling it because, okay, you're too loud with the gum though. It's too loud. That's on camera, and nobody wants to hear smacking, right? But what was I saying? So we go once a week, and we've actually opted to use the full curriculum for her grade. She's in 8th grade. We go once a week. She gets all her lectures, and she gets sent home with a week's worth of work that I have to supervise and work with her through. So I'm still doing the bulk of the work, but I have the support of the teachers that are working with her. And she also gets to be in kind of like a school environment all day. It has classrooms, a cafeteria, the whole nine, assembly, the whole nine. And so it's like a hybrid version, I feel like, of homeschooling. And so they say in the school that they're responsible for 1/4 of the effort, and we're responsible for 3/4 of it at home. So we're still homeschooling. And so I feel like depending on how organized your kid is, I feel like that affects how well they'll do in that kind of situation, because she has, you know, different schedules and curriculums for each class, and she knows exactly what she needs to do, but she has to stay on top of the work. And if she needs help, she has to be able to allow you to help her. So I've seen it fall apart with, you know, communication between a kid and the parent, or, you know, the parent kind of being out of the loop, or the kid not wanting the parent in the loop. But
it's worked out really well for my social butterfly, Anika here, who has an organizational gift anyway. She's very organized anyway. So I've just been really happy with it. Good job. So what are you guys gonna do today? You're on vacation. What are you gonna do today?
Watch movies.
Watch movies.
Candy.
Mako Mermaid.
Okay.
I'm a constipated artist, y'all. But I'm gonna take care of that this year by doing a lot more artwork. And I was really surprised to see how many tutorials there really are on YouTube. And I just followed this tutorial by Clive 5 Art, I believe his channel is called. Of course, mine looks completely different from his, but I'm still happy with the outcome. So I'm gonna take this down and set up a new canvas because I want to work on something else. Y'all, I think we're supposed to look over here. I'm so not tech savvy. It's Mocha Girl too. It's Rachel.
Wait, they know my name?
Yeah, we revealed names a while ago. Look at your hair. You guys, this is my daughter who had locks for, did you have them for what, 2 years? You don't know how long you had them? Yeah, she had them for like 2 years. How old were you? I think you were 14 when you asked me. 13 or 14, because you love my locks so much. You know, and then she started missing her hair, wanting to wear her hair in an afro. Have you worn your hair in an afro yet? I don't think so. I don't think so. So we combed out her locks, and I have that whole process. I have a video playlist of that whole process of nurturing her hair back to life, and her hair is pretty much back. Look at this. Look at this hair. Oh my gosh. And you've been doing your own hair for a number. It's so soft, super soft. What did you put in your hair when you retwisted it? That Aunt Jackie, not on my watch, right? Turn around, turn around. Look at her hair, y'all. It's pretty much all back. But it's been a number of years now. Do you remember what year we combed the locks out? No.
Actually, I'm supposed to be in middle school.
Yeah, it was middle school.
Yeah, I got them a while ago.
Stop moving because the camera is coming in and out of focus.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, you guys have to be appreciative of this moment right here because this is my camera shy wonder. She doesn't want her pictures taken. She doesn't want to be on video, but she's beautiful. She's also my basketball superstar. Basketball superstar. Every mom thinks that her kid is a superstar, but I love to watch you play ball. So say Merry Christmas to the people.
Christmas is over.
Okay, Happy New Year then. I'm
Happy
late.
holidays.
I'm late for my vlog. Happy holidays or something. Okay, you can leave. Bye. That's all y'all are gonna get. And trust me, it was a lot. Thank you. I wonder who is coming through the door first. Who can I catch coming through the door to interview? It's her. How was lunch?
Good.
Great.
It was good. Look at you. I love to have this girl home.
Oh, you got a selfie
here?
stick?
You're still here. This is your selfie stick.
Where'd that come from?
Your closet.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was there.
Well, the piece that's holding my phone is mine, but the stick is yours. I think you stopped using it because you lost that other piece.
Oh.
How you doing? You look great.
Thanks.
You're home for the holidays. This
What
is
is
your
this for?
last year.
What is
This
this
is
for?
an update video. I'm
Update.
updating them since I've been
Updating.
slacking
Who's
on
them?
the video.
Who's them?
My YouTube family.
Yo, what up, fam?
Oh my goodness. All the New York is coming out. This is this child's last year as a
Look, I didn't
trainee,
even
as
video
a
anymore.
ballet
Look, I got
trainee.
I got it.
This is her last year. How do you feel? I can't believe 2 years have gone by.
I know. Well, almost 2 years. I don't know. I don't think it's really hit me yet. I'm still only halfway through the year.
Look at this dude. Hey, look at the locks. Look at the locks. They're long enough to do a man. What do you call this? A man pony? What do you call it? What do you call it?
A man pony.
A man tail? What do you call it? What do you call it?
A man tail.
What's it called?
A man bun.
A man bun. Then let's get a closer.
He got a mohawk with a man
He's
bun.
got a moni.
He got a
Moni.
A moni.
He got a man hawk with a.
Look at these two.
That's a mohawk. That's a mohawk.
Honey, if we had stopped having kids like the rest of America,
I'll be miserable.
I was gonna say this would be it. Both of our kids would be out of the house. Look at y'all. Look at y'all.
I would be miserable. Thank God I didn't have just 2 kids.
That's right. We love our family.
Thank God I didn't have.
We love our. How you doing, dude? You're graduating college this year. Oh my
I think
goodness.
that's PII. You know that, right?
What's PII? What? What's PII? What does that mean? This dude, private information. Oh, this dude is graduating college. Oh my gosh, you have a job lined up.
I do.
Oh, you released 2 albums.
I did.
You toured with a band.
I did.
Your life is insane.
It's not. It's
There you have it. Huh?
Hit up Gentlemen's Conversations on the iTunes podcast app.
Oh, you have a podcast?
Yeah.
Oh,
Gentlemen's
tell them a little bit
Conversations.
about your podcast.
Look it
What's
up.
here? Hold it.
Oh, I have to hold this now?
Yeah, hold it.
Oh, now I'm a vlogger in charge.
You're a vlogger in
Okay,
charge.
this is not. What are you doing? This is not how this is meant to be.
How's it meant to be?
It's supposed to be like this, but then you're supposed to have it turned down. Okay.
How was your reception?
Hold on, I got to fix this whole thing.
Did you get? What did you eat?
But it's still recording.
That's okay, you can edit this out.
I don't know, but that's a lot of me. Rearrange my camera, my phone on the selfie stick. Why is it better?
Because
what's
now
on
the
Netflix.
angle is better.
Guess what's on
See,
Netflix?
guys, this is why I'm recording.
Oh.
This is why I be
Hi.
struggling because I don't have any kind of text sound.
What?
So,
What you doing?
Mom,
Oh,
You
you
turn
doing?
the phone down.
Yeah, because that's a better. The front camera's better.
Oh.
What? No, it's not.
No, the
No.
rear camera. Wait,
The
Let's-
camera
Rear
goes
camera.
out that way, that's better.
What?
this camera is better.
let's be honest.
So what you do? All you
Let's
did
be
is.
honest. No,
Wait.
wait.
Oh, that's dumb.
You smell really good. No, listen. Let's be
Anyway,
honest.
so Gentlemen's
Let's
Conversations
Be
podcast
honest. I
on the
need to say
iTunes app.
something first.
Check that out.
Kill,
Go
I need to
quiet.
say
I'm
something.
running my advertisement
Listen,
right
look
now.
at the camera. As you look at the
Quiet,
camera.
quiet.
Yeah.
Hey now, quiet.
Caleb,
Quiet.
hold
Let me
on.
finish my advertisement. Gentlemen's Conversations podcast is on the iTunes podcast app. Check it out. It's me and my boy Drew Van Dyke. Drew Van Dyke's album Melody of Love just dropped. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, all that, you know. Yo, my album Paz came out. Go listen to that. I got another project in the work called Colors. This is an exclusive announcement.
Now,
Check
listen.
it
You have
out.
like a whole other persona.
Got everybody featuring, yo.
Wait,
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be lit. You
I'm
gotta
done.
prepare yourself. It's about to get wild up in
Hey,
here.
give me the camera.
Yo, we got Legend already on the iTunes and Spotify store. Yo, check it out. Listen to it. It's an orchestral masterpiece. All right, that's a little extra. It ain't really all that, but it's good. You should listen. Hey.
Wait. Now, this is very important.
What's it?
You know what? It's Christmas time. It's the season of love. Oh, it was Christmas time. It was the season of love.
Yeah. Still.
And you know what?
But
It's just Caleb and Mika in here. Never mind. That's most of the kids. But it's time for you guys to be honest with me. Okay? It's time for you to be honest with me. I want you to admit. Look at the camera.
What?
I want you to admit. Who's your favorite child? Me. And you know, it's okay. You can admit that you love me the most. And me being in New York has just really made them realize how their life is 10 times worse
cut me out of the picture.
when I'm not around.
She's the favorite camera.
Right,
I
Dad?
do love you. I don't know about the favorite kid
Nah,
part.
that's like, nah, you're my least favorite. This is my favorite. Here she is. This is my favorite. And this is my favorite.
There's another
And
one.
this is my favorite.
Come in it. Come
This
in
is
the
my
shot.
most favorite. This is my most favorite. And this is my most favorite. You know what's
The
interesting?
whole crew.
Why do they want to be the most favorite? Why does someone wants to be the most favorite?
I'm the best and you love me.
Why? Why? Why is that important for a child to feel like they're the most favorite? Just think about that for a moment. Just think about that. Why would a kid want to be the most favorite of their parents? That says something about the role of parents.
All right, you guys say 1, 2, 3. Come back. Let's
Come
say,
back.
Oh.
Yo, I just dropped the mic.
Let's bless these people. Let's bless these people. Blessings on a new year.
Yeah, happy New Year.
Yeah,
There's my daughter.
Yes.
And I got a lot of them to cherish.